Hi guys, Jason Henderson here. Today's video is going to be on scripts. This is number 2 in the series. Hopefully you've watched number 1 on your presentation books and you've gone ahead and set up your presentation book, printed it out nicely, got it ready to go. We also hope that at this point you have taken the time to read through your training packet and become familiar with some of the items in there in getting you started and tips and suggestions. This video is going to center around the idea of writing, creating, and performing, if you will, your scripts. Okay, I want to get out the concept originally about what a script is. We are not looking for you to go ahead and memorize a script and say verbatim, word for word, a script every time. What we're looking to do today is to create some ideas of ways that you can lead conversations. Things that you can say in front of the merchant that'll get the merchant to head in the direction that you're hoping to head. That being said, we're going to go over 3, 4, maybe even 5 different script ideas and talk about them, as well as give you some pointers on things that you'll want to be doing to create your own script. Okay guys, for the purposes of today's video on scripting, we're going to make the assumption that you actually have gotten to the decision maker. We're going to cover how to get the decision maker, how to get past the gatekeeper on future videos. So at this point, when we're talking about scripting, we're assuming that you've already met the decision maker and you're speaking with the decision maker. That being said, we have 2 things that we'd like to cover in what we call the intro. The intro is very important, and I recommend that you do both of these things. First, in the intro, make sure that you introduce yourself with first and last name and a handshake. Okay? I know it sounds simple, but I want to make sure that we cover it. It shouldn't be, hey, how you doing? My name's Jason. Probably the wrong approach, although you will find times where maybe that approach works for you. But in general, it should be real simple, and it should be a handshake along with, hi, my name's Jason Henderson, and then the second part. Here's what we recommend for the second part. You, as we've discussed, are a business owner. You are now currently running your own business. It's up to you when you want to work, how often you want to work, and we suggest that you sell yourself as a business owner. The other key to that is that you're a local business owner. So your intro should be something along the lines of, hi, my name is Jason Henderson, and I'm a local business owner. Okay? Something in those aspects. You can change that in any way you want, but I recommend that you say both of those things in your intro. All right, the first one that we're going to look at today is what we call the return visit. This is a soft approach, and it's one that most of you will feel pretty comfortable starting with. Same intro as before. We are walking in and saying, hi, my name is, giving them the name, and then starting off with saying, look, I'm a local business owner providing credit card processing service in the area. I've got an appointment down the street with Bob at Bob's Shoe Store and thought I'd drop by on the way to see if you'd mind if I came in on Thursday and did a free cost analysis, as well as leave some other free information about our services for local businesses. Here's where you stop. It's hard for someone to say no to you dropping off free stuff. So the majority of the time, you're going to get a yes here. That shouldn't be a problem. You might get someone who asks you to explain a little bit further, but this should pretty much be a yes. Great, I'll swing back by on Thursday and drop that off. The only thing I'll need from you is a recent processing statement. Do you have that available now, or should I grab that from you on Thursday when I come in? Open-ended question, you're giving them 2 choices. A lot of times they will have it and they'll say, oh, I'll grab it for you now. Other times they might tell you, look, it's with the accountant, or I've left it at home, in which case you say, not a problem, I'll just grab it on Thursday. Guys, this is a great way to start off. If you feel uncomfortable and not sure what to say, it's an opportunity to do what we call a soft pitch. All right, good luck, have fun. Okay, rate reduction. Rate reduction is a basic concept. In essence, in this situation, you're not selling yourself with customer service as much as you're selling the idea that we are offering the best pricing. A lot of times this is a great way to sell a merchant. In reality, one of the big reasons they're going to sign up with you is because it's cheaper. So in this situation, same intro. You're walking in, you're introducing yourself, first and last name, the handshake. You're saying, I'm a local business owner providing credit card processing services in the area. And then you're starting off with a couple of questions. How long has it been since you've had a rate review on your credit card processing statements? And have you noticed that rates are inching up there? Well, what I'd love to do is plug the numbers into a spreadsheet, see what we can do for you. After doing analysis, I find that we're able to save businesses 20 to 30% on their overall processing costs, and some, believe it or not, almost as much as 50% in savings. Look, I can't promise anything, but if I get a copy of one of your statements, I'll do my best. I'd love to earn your business. That's it, guys. It's a flat out ask. This is not a beat around the bush. This is someone looks you in the eyes and says, I'll give you 2 seconds. What do you want? And you're just asking. You're saying, look, I save a lot of people money. I'd like to save you money. Let me take a look at your statements and see what we can do. Give it a shot. There definitely will be times that this works and it's the best approach. And sometimes just saying what you want is the way to go. All right. Good luck. All right, guys. Our third one is called the Durbin Law. What you need to know about the Durbin Law is that Congress recently passed an amendment that allowed processing companies to charge far less for their processing. In essence, if you're interested in using this approach, I recommend that you get online and do a little bit of research, learn as much as you can about it, because the last thing you want to do is walk into a business and start a discussion about a topic that you're not familiar with or won't be able to talk about. Just take you a couple minutes to check it out. Worth looking at. You might actually have business owners come back and discuss this. So, like I said, Google it. Okay, here's the pitch. Basically, you're going to ask a question. Are you aware that the law has changed in the last few years regarding the cost of debit transactions? Well, the law changed in favor of the processing companies, and they're not required to pass that savings to you, the business owner. Look, I'd love to analyze your statements and make sure that you're benefiting from the new laws. After doing analysis, I'm finding that we're able to save businesses 20 to 30% on their overall processing costs, some almost 50% in savings. Look, I can't promise anything, but if you get a copy of one of your statements, I'll do my best. I'd love to earn your business. Okay, guys, that's it. Pretty basic. Like I said, if you're going to go with this, check out the Durbin Law, learn a little bit more about it, and good luck. All right, old equipment. This is a favorite because a lot of times when you walk into a business, if you see old equipment, it probably means they're on an old pricing system, and you're going to have the opportunity, if you can get through to them and have them trust you, to not only save them a bunch of money, but to be able to get some new equipment in there as well. And that's the dream scenario. Look, you're going to win, they're going to win, they're going to get new equipment plus savings. That's ideal. So if you see old equipment, this is a good way to breach it. And it goes something like this. You say, look, I see that you have an older terminal there. Did you know that you're almost certainly paying higher rates with an older terminal? Because the older terminals, they don't encrypt the data when sending it through the phone or the internet. And I'll be honest with you, it's super easy to hack and steal the credit card numbers it stores in the machine. I'm not trying to scare you, and please don't shoot the messenger, but if non-compliant equipment is breached, you can be fined up to $600,000. Here's what I'd like to do. I'd love to plug the numbers into a spreadsheet, see what we can do for you, and get some new equipment in here. After doing analysis, I'm finding that we're able to save business owners 20 to 30% on their overall processing costs, some almost 50% in savings. And look, I can't promise anything, but if you get a copy of one of your recent statements, I'll do my best. My guess is that we'll be able to save you some money and get you some new equipment in here and get you compliant. I'd love to earn your business. All right, guys, that should give you some ideas on basic scripts, things that you can say. The key to script writing, as we talked about before, is to keep it loose, keep it ongoing. The majority of your scripts are going to write themselves. You're going to get out there in the field, you're going to say something. It's going to work for you because of your personality, because of your verbiage, because of the way you say it, and you're going to use it. On the same note, you're going to say something that doesn't work for you, and you're going to realize, okay, when I say that, that's the reaction I get. I'm not going to say that anymore. And the script is going to end up writing itself. The script is there for you to fall back on, to help you pick it up whenever there's a conversation lull, or just to kind of get things moving. Sometimes you end up in an awkward scenario and you just need something to push forward with. That's all scripting is. What I would urge you to do is to not get hung up on all of the verbiage, on saying it exactly as it's written. Let it flow. The best salespeople sell themselves. And so your conversation has to be natural, genuine, and honest. The great news is that you're selling a great product. And so there's no reason for you to come across as sly or slick or, hey, I'm trying to pull this fast one. In essence, what we're selling is an honest product, and you should be able to be honest about it. So what I want you to do, the project now is for you to stop, don't go any further in your training, and write down some basic scripts. Take those scripts once you get comfortable with them and go to the mirror. Spend some time in front of the mirror, saying them out loud, seeing, sometimes when we write words on paper, they don't come off the tongue the same way. They come across as awkward or they don't flow. So I want you to first write a script. Then secondly, I want you to go to the mirror and say the script, which is going to in turn force you to rewrite your script a little bit until you get to the point where you're comfortable saying it. When you walk into the first merchant's storefront, you're not going to be worried as much about what do I say, how do I say it. That should be something that you should be comfortable with and should be behind you. Now, having said that, you're going to walk out of the first storefront going, that didn't go the way I hoped it went, and that's fine. Remember that this is baby steps. This is all a process. So don't stress the small stuff. It all is what we need to do to get to the big stuff, okay? All right, that's it for scripts. Good luck. Have fun. I'll see you soon.